Hey guys, and welcome to your Money Q&A question of the day. I'm your host, Stacy Johnson, and this answer is brought to you by MoneyTalksNews.com, serving up the best in personal finance news and advice since 1991. Today's question comes to us from Supermom. Supermom says, I'm 60 and single. Should I buy or rent a house? Well, it sounds like Supermom may have never owned a house. I myself have done nothing else. I've owned houses since I was 21 years old. I've rented before, but I don't think I've rented a year in my life. So I'm a huge proponent of owning a home. But that doesn't mean everybody should own a home. I like owning homes because I like customizing my home. I created a little home studio here that I'm talking to you from right now. And I like to know that I can modify my home to suit my needs, and I can do anything I want to it. Plus, I've made money with real estate over the years. But that doesn't mean that everybody should always own a home. So let's talk about some of the things that you should be thinking about before you decide to buy versus rent. Number one, how long are you going to be there? Real estate has really high transaction costs. It's like 6% to sell a house. So that means, you pay $300,000 for a house, you're going to pay $18,000 to some real estate agent to sell it. And what that means is you need to be someplace for at least 5 years before you think about owning a home. Number two, are you in the right market? There are places where home prices are going up in value. There's a lot of obviously different variables that go into this formula, but one of the main things that makes real estate go up in value is that a city is getting bigger. And what makes a city get bigger? Because it's creating jobs. So if your town that you're thinking about buying in is creating a lot of jobs, you can find this out just by going to the Chamber of Commerce or the city and just ask them, how many jobs are being created here. If you're in a growing, vibrant area, your odds of real estate appreciation are much greater than if you're in a place where people are leaving. In fact, if you're in a place where people are leaving, I would advise you not to buy a house. So it matters where you're going. And also, finally, can you afford it? Owning a home costs a lot more than renting a home, generally speaking. I mean, think about it. I got to buy insurance on my home. I may be heating and cooling more space than I actually need. I've got to do maintenance, and maintenance is a lot. I pour money into this house. It's not a money pit, but it takes a lot of money to maintain a home, and it takes a lot of time. I happen to enjoy fixing up my homes, but if you don't, then this is probably not for you. So these are things you need to consider, Supermom. And if you decide that you want to be a homeowner like me, awesome. But if you don't, if you just want to rent, there ain't nothing wrong with that. So take a look at some of these factors, do a little reading, make a good decision for yourself. Hope that answers your question, Supermom, and I hope you'll all join me right here next time.